This is wildlife biologist Eric Orr for What's Wild in New Hampshire for the New Hampshire Wildlife Federation. Hey, we're at a turtle nesting site with Steve Profit, a fellow board member of the New Hampshire Wildlife Federation. Steve, what's going on here, and how did you make this happen, and how can someone else, if they're interested in a turtle nest, get on board?
Sure thing. So we've got 3 spots that we've set up in the last couple of years. Relatively simple. You find an area that's relatively open already. We cleared the land underneath. About 20 yards of sand is what it takes for each site. 20 by 30-ish,
okay,
and maybe a foot deep. Dump truck access is great in a place like this. So we were able to bring a dump truck in, put sand down, loose substrate for them to nest in.
And what do turtles need for nesting?
So the spots that we're looking at with Fish and Game, their biologist has been our subject matter guy. Josh has been fantastic to work with. You need something that's got good sun exposure, stays warm from nesting in the springtime through the summer, and then hatching in the fall. So, and you see here, we've got good sun exposure. It's warm, relatively loose substrate. We've put up some old brush and an old log landing site here to discourage. It's an attractive nuisance for bicycles to be riding in the sand. So I just drag some old stuff around just to keep people out. I don't mind if they look. I kind of like the idea if people are interested, but we don't want them using it as a dirt bike spot.
So these are sensitive areas. You got some rare turtles that could be nesting here. We don't want them damaged by excess use of the sand that we placed here.
Yeah, and this one's really close. You can see we're right on a bicycle trail, a hiking trail.
And in 2 years have not.
It's not been a problem. No, I mean, the only footprints I see are yours and mine when we walk out here. So it's
and deer,
and some deer, and some deer. So it's not real often.
So what do you think it would cost to put in a place like this?
So the numbers that we ran for the first year, when we were able to get some donations, so I used our money. It's about $1,000 a site.
Okay.
And that's with free labor. So our labor, we're doing volunteer work, members of the board and I, and occasionally the conservation commissions from the towns we're working with.
Very important to work with town conservation commissions. So if you're on a conservation commission and you like a turtle nesting site in your town, get a hold of the New Hampshire Wildlife Federation. We actually have a spot on our website you can connect with us.
Yeah, right. For the Turtle Project, there's a couple of links I believe on there. One about the Turtle Project, and then for anybody who's interested in donating to help support these projects, there's a donation spot there too, where you can donate.
So they can donate to help put these turtle nests in. You don't have to put one in on your property. You can donate to make sure it happens some other place like this.
Yeah,
and it's so wonderful. Yeah, we see a lot of turtles hit by cars. June is when they're headed to nest and find a place that's going to be sunny, warm, because the eggs got to be got to be warm enough to hatch.
They do.
And we want to keep them off the highways.
We definitely want to do that. We're doing our best to give them a simple spot, keep them as safe as we can.
And in the background, you can probably hear, that's I-89, maybe 300 yards away over this way. And there were a lot of turtle mortalities there. So these turtle nests are an effort to keep them from going onto the highways or onto the edge of the highways where we know there's lots of sand, where we all seen turtles on the side of the road in June laying their eggs. So this is a way to stop them from going onto 89 to give them a safe place to nest.
It is, and we are fortunate enough. There are lots of every town in the state owns public lands. Most of them have a conservation commission. That we were able to work with the conservation commission in this town to get a couple of sites approved.
Nice.
And they were wonderful. They were absolutely wonderful. We're working on a spot now on state property that requires some permitting, so that's our first time trying to navigate that, learning as we go. And trying to find different ways to raise money too. We've got the donations there. We have a grant that we received. We submitted an application for that. So things are looking up.
It's more turtles. So we're in a turtle race here.
We're going to try. We're going to have to pick up the pace.
Yeah, turtles did win the race, by the way.
Yeah.
Slow and steady, and that's we're on there. Awesome. Great job here, Steve, and the Hampshire Wildlife Federation. We got a successful turtle nesting site. We'd like to see more, dozens more. So if you'd like to have a turtle nesting site on your property, it doesn't have to be a town or state property. If you own some land, you've got an opening, give us a call, send us an email, and hey, wonderful work, Steve.
Thank you very much.
He's the turtle. He's the Wildlife Federation turtle man, and we're making progress. We're on. We have momentum. Help out. Send a check. Send a donation. Hey, line up a turtle nesting site on your town property. This is wildlife biologist Eric Orr for What's Wild in New Hampshire.